Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now. Get lit. Get lit. Get lit. Everybody get lit right now.
Everybody get lit. Oh, I'm sorry, I was partying. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Swap Radio. I am one of your hosts, Monica.
I'm the other one, Tony.
So, important things. Make sure you guys are following us. Yes, I did. Make sure you guys are following us on social media. I'm gonna correct Tony in 1 second, but I need need you to follow us at Swap Radio. One is Swap Radio Show, but when you put in Swap Radio, you're gonna see us. That's on everything, every single thing: Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. So if it's not follow, it's like, as well as on TikTok. My personal page is Monica WLS, and the number 2. That's on Instagram as well as TikTok. Tony, let's give you stuff. Go ahead.
Look, I was on cue today. I'm Tony Berger on all social media platforms.
You absolutely are not.
Why am I not?
On Instagram, if you guys are watching and you follow Swap Radio or myself, typing in, because I wanted to, I'm a fact checker, and I type Tony Berger, won't come up. One driving mofo comes up. It's still the same. Okay?
I changed it though.
So you're not Tony Berger on Instagram.
All right. Well, I'm one driving mofo on Instagram.
Right, but that's a lot.
It should be no, because I changed it because I clicked the little button that said Tony Berger on Facebook and Instagram, and it was like success or whatever it said.
Listen. See, I figured out what I had to do last week, remember?
I'm gonna have to go back and look. I'm still Tony Berger on all social media platforms.
So I remember last time we had to I had to turn down the light on my phone.
What's that?
Wait a minute, it won't. It's too bright. Oh, it went back up. So see right here, it keep going back up. One right here. Wait a minute. It say one driving mofo at the top. Let me try this again. What's that? Oh, y'all don't need to see that. You gotta look real fast. Whatever. Either way, right there, it says one driving mofo. So you gotta fix it. That's all I'm saying.
I did it once. I'm gonna do it again when we get off.
So when I go to it, like I didn't change. Like mine still say Monica WLS and the number 2. Like under the circle where my picture is, it just says podcaster. So, I mean, I'm going to change that, but that's where you put your Tony Berger. But your handle is one driving mofo.
Can you change that?
You can. I change mine all the time.
Oh, yeah. Then that's what I need to.
Yeah, you did. So, I told you, well, some reason you pick and choose when you watching social media. Before I get into that, listen, y'all. If you would like to be a guest or you have questions or suggested topics, shoot us an email to the Swap Radio Show, which I need to check. I haven't checked today, but that's Swap Radio Show at gmail.com. You can also send one of us a DM, instant message, direct message, private message, whatever you guys want to call it. But get in touch with us and let us know exactly what it is you might want to hear from us. Any opinions, you might want to know from us. I did have more questions, but they won't be asked today. Oh, thank you for pulling that up for me, sir. So do you see what it says right there, Tony?
So can you type in Tony Burger and it come up?
Yeah, but that what I'm saying is it's a long list of Tonys. But if you put in one driving mofo, then that's it.
Oh, yeah,
You need
that
to
is
change
me.
one driving mofo.
All right, I'm gonna work on that.
Because this makes you not Tony Burger. Because your at is one driving mofo. Your at is not Tony Burger. I'm just saying. But yeah.
No wonder
But you got a
nobody been
quote.
sending me.
I say this to you every week. Do you have a quote?
I do have a quote.
Y'all ready?
Yep, y'all ready?
Mm.
If you change the things you look at, the things you look at will change.
Do we know who quoted this?
Who quote that is?
Yeah.
I can tell you right now. Wayne Dyer.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Somebody said, "Why my baby father pick on there?" Who's your baby father?
I have a powerful quote for women. Powerful women. Each time a woman stands up for herself, she stands up for all women. That's all I'm going to say about that. Yep, that's all I'm going to say about that. So, I would get into, how was your weekend, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Let's do that. We haven't done that. Let's catch up. Since last Thursday, how has your week been? Did you do anything exciting?
Pretty decent. I didn't do nothing special. It's back to school season, so it's back to every day with my girls. I did work last weekend. It's just been a pretty basic weekend. Nothing spectacular. I took my daughter on a motorcycle ride. That's the most spectacular, fun thing we did.
I don't like that.
Like what?
Her being on your motorcycle.
Nobody does, but she like it. So I don't even like it, but she keep asking. So, but let me say this: I don't drive fast, and I don't go on the highway. I go through all of the back biker roads. I feel as though that's much safer than keeping it out in traffic. But
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Um. So with my weekend, started out with family. I did go to work on one of my days off, but we did a family cookout. I had some cooking to do. Let me stop. That's one of my favorite TikTokers. That's how he say everything. But yeah, we had our little family cookout on Saturday. Sunday I kind of like rested. Um, what did I do Monday? I went to work. Yes, I pretty I've been a little down, relaxed type situation. Um, I'll mention anything far as the dating because I did go on a little adventure. Um, but we can discuss that when we, like towards the end, like we normally get into the whole dating thing. Um, that can be discussed later on. Right? Right. So if Tony was really paying attention, then our first topic, okay, you have to be under a rock, and I really mean that. If you're on here, then that means you were on social media somewhere. So you would have to be under a rock. If you didn't know, that there was a young lady claiming to be hit by a brick in her face after refusing to give a man her number. Her face was like really swollen. And before we get into the story, there's a video that we're gonna watch and then discuss that video.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a. Yeah, this man hit me, grabbed a rock, and he hit me in my face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just watch.
What you
Y'all see that?
What you
Y'all see that?
What y'all
What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man. Do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face?
Okay. After saying that part, I do have a question. Because she's fussing at the men. Let me first say, regardless if she didn't want to give the man the number, if that's what happened, or honestly, if that's what happened. If she didn't want to give him her number, I don't think it should have resulted in her being hit with a brick. However, my question is, when something like this is going on, a confrontation between a man and a woman, do you step in? Would you step in? Why or why not?
It depends. It depends. If I could see in that particular situation, if I see him picking a brick up, I'll probably try to interview. No, bro, don't pick no brick up. That's a lady. You feel what I'm saying? Something like that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like to that aspect. But some situations, it's best to just call the police or walk away, because in today's society, you don't know who's carrying and what state of mind they're in. So it's almost not feasible to step into those situations, especially if you know they're a domestic situation.
I mean, I have to agree. I don't think twice. Even in my job, if it's domestic, I'm just gonna ask, do you want the police? If you tell me no, then you're not taking what's going on with yourself seriously. It's like you don't want that person to be arrested, but you want them to stop. In this particular situation, I have seen other videos that say she was bothering the man first, and she hit this man. So I don't know if it had anything to do with the number or not. I still don't think she should have been hit with a brick. However, you can't, like, I hate to say it this way, but you can't throw bricks and then hide your hands. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but him hitting her with the brick, I think, was totally wrong. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, if a person don't want to give you their phone number, now I remember back in the day, I can't say it's for more recently, but back in the day, I remember my parents were living, where they are now, and I was walking from the store on Frederick Avenue to my parents' house, and I was still young. And the guy wanted my number. I had totally ignored him, and he was like, "Hopefully they're not watching right now." But I kept walking. I ignored him. He was like, "You ain't all that anyway, bitch," and this, and this. He just like, really? Y'all know my mouth. I had to respond. I'm like, you thought I was all that because you tried to holler. I just didn't want to give you my phone number. And back then, honestly, I think it was a pager. You want my beeper number? Because I didn't have a phone. Because I'm telling you, I think I only had one child at that time. Yep, I think I had my oldest child. But all of that name calling and all that because I didn't want to give my number was ridiculous. So that's why, I was inclined to believe her story. However, there's other videos up. Diamond K, did we have those videos or no? I didn't look for those. I just watched them. But it is something that say what she was doing, and she allegedly she has a history of like going around and bothering people, hitting people. Okay, cool. So we don't have that footage today. However, it is on social media. Just if you guys want to see it and search for it. However, this young lady seems to be. This is her character of bothering people, and she just happened to bother the wrong one. So we saw that clip, right? If I get what you're saying, here's another clip from her at the hospital where she actually, after she went on that little rant, she actually went to the hospital to see about it, and they tell her exactly what's wrong with her.
It's been 12 hours. I'm in the hospital. I'm getting discharged. I do have a concussion, so I gotta take it slow for a week. Unfortunately, I don't have the kind of job that's gonna give me that kind of grace. So, I still gotta mother, I still gotta teach, I still gotta work. I really just want the best for everybody, and I don't know why people want to kill me. I can't even chew food the next week. I had a vacation that I planned 6 months ago for my birthday. I'm so afraid, why do people want to hurt me so bad? I really love my community, and just to know that, people hate me to this level, to this kind of level of violence.
I'm mad I still had that face on when you came back to me because it just seemed like it's history. When you say, I don't know why people want to hurt me, this is not an isolated incident. At least it don't sound like it, according to what she's saying. I almost feel like something like this has happened previously or something. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think she's choosing her words wisely. I mean, I would be inclined to believe that something has happened before, but I think she's just talking in the moment without a clear mind, being because she just got hit with a brick. I mean, the motherfucker's hurt. I lay brick from time to time with the job, and one fell on my feet. That bitch hurt it for 3 days, and that was just falling like 2 or 3 feet. Someone physically threw a brick at her.
But she's saying, I don't know.
I mean, I get it, and I'm just saying that she got clumped in the head with a brick. Like, she may not be speaking clear.
She's not like she's speaking clearly to me. She was able to fuss at the men for not stopping the man from hitting her. She's in there saying her job is not going to give her grace. You won't allow her to be off that.
I get him. I ain't gonna.
So I don't know. I feel like it's something else going on there. Maybe one day we'll know more, or maybe not. But
I don't understand. I'm just trying to take my friend out from 5 years ago. Literally spending my whole money, not bothering nobody. What the fuck kind of is this? I'm in the parking lot just trying to buy some food. And I'm literally why is this busting up on me like this? And I'm looking at all these. They literally let this do all of this. They let really do all of that. I never thought it was gonna happen, yo. It's so whack. And he's gonna get away with it. He got in a car. He got away. He never gonna get caught. He's gonna move on. He's probably at an after party right now having a good time. Do you feel good about yourself doing this to a woman? For what? Like, all this violence against black women is not okay. Like, what do I do to deserve this? Like, what is my defense against this?
I just don't know what to say. I really don't. Okay.
Look how big this is to my face.
Okay.
I'm just saying that's just totally wrong. This
I mean, I agree that the brick to the face was wrong.
look how big a brick is.
I feel like it may have been something more than her just not giving him her number.
It may have been, but you just don't hit someone with a fucking brick in their face.
I mean, we clear on that, but I'm talking about all the facts. Because, like I said, I agree that was wrong. But with other facts, I feel like there's bits and pieces left out of the story.
I don't know what they could be. I mean, I'm not disagreeing. I just don't know.
Somebody said she hit him.
Well, hit her ass back. You don't need a fucking brick to hit her back.
Listen, you dwelling on the brick, okay? And I'm saying I agree with you. The brick was too much. But what I am also saying is, don't bring a knife to a gunfight. What I'm saying is, even in women, I'm a woman, natural born woman. You cannot hit a man and expect him not to hit back. Yes, he might have used the wrong force. I also still don't know all the details. But what I am saying is, I've seen clips and videos that say she was messing with the man first, she hit him. Then I've also seen other videos that say she go around doing this type of thing to other people. So, I don't know which one is it. But I've seen quite a few things related to her. Now, I do almost lost my phone. I do want her to recover from her concussion. And I hope that her job allows her to stay off. But I don't know. I want to know the whole story. Because even in the men in the back, you can see, or well, you can hear them saying, like, what are we supposed to do? And this might be her opportunity for a come up. I don't know what it is. But there's a GoFundMe allegedly, or supposedly, or whatever words you guys want to use. But she has a GoFundMe up after being hit with the brick. It's a lot of money. So what is the original goal? I don't want to lean into the camera and you have it on. 25,000. So is that to stay off work? Like, what is it? Like, I haven't looked at it, but I mean, I hope it helps. Somebody else made it for her. And then they said she was viciously attacked. Now, I kind of want the man to come forward, but if he come forward, that could mean him being arrested. So he may not want to do that. So this happened in Texas? Okay.
I thought it happened in New York.
Yeah, I don't know. This Kiara Davis is the organizer. I didn't pull it up, the story up. I just remember the story that happened, and
it happened in Houston, Texas.
Okay, Houston. Oh, Tony, Houston is in Texas. I I hope that this helps her be able to stay off and heal. Because that's really what she need to do. Because, I mean, but they didn't see any bone fractures, I guess, in her face. The main thing is healing. You know, like I said, I don't think the guy's going to come forward because he don't want to chance being arrested, probably. I have no idea who it is, but still. I don't know. So we wish you well. Okay. We wish you not a speedy recovery, but a full recovery. We're gonna quickly move on to the next story that is Maryland. We don't claim them, but they are part. Okay. So I like how they say it's a Maryland police officer. However, PG County, Prince George's County police officer, was suspended after a bystander recorded video of him embracing a woman and entering the back seat of his patrol car with her in a public park on Tuesday, this past Tuesday. Video caught the uniformed Prince George's County officer entering his cruiser with the woman at South Lawn Park in Washington, D.C. What are you doing, Tiffany? Which is basically Oxon Hill, sorry. The person that recorded the video, and I'm sure he fished it out. Here, take this, give me credit. He said that officer and that woman were in the back seat for about 30 to 40 minutes before they went their separate ways. Now, I was making a joke initially when I saw it on social media, and I commented and I said, "Oh, that's his wife." Again, that was me joking. However, not his wife. His wife seemingly made a statement. Damn it, I should have had those statements. However, his wife made a statement. She claims that she's devastated by this. Her children are devastated by this. All that stuff. But then the mistress, no, I'm not repeating their names. I don't know if you guys want the names, I can give them to you. But the mistress comments and says she's been cheating on her husband for years. So everybody's basically cheating. So could he have found somewhere else to do that? Definitely. So now I'm wondering, why didn't he? You could even, you know what? Just play the clip. I was going to describe the scene, but just play the clip, please.
Nos gustan los pies a nosotros. Mira, pisando están, mira. No, yo con cuidado lo voy a mandar.
No te vaya a ver porque...
Vaya, para el carro, mira, para atrás la lleva, mira, ve. Ey, no, mira, pues.
Corriendo ya, mira.
Ey, yo. Quítate, más, ¿verdad?
Quítate, dale.
Ey, yo.
Ay, pero por lo menos disimulándote para allá, ve, escondido.
Es un animal, es el policía pelón.
Where is he from that he's saying, hey, yo, hey, yo? Like,
that's a little bit of Baltimore.
Huh?
That's a little bit of Baltimore.
No, they sound like Hispanic people or something.
I mean, I know it's Hispanic, but I'm saying he sounded like he grew up in Baltimore with that AO. That's some shit we say.
Yeah, I don't know. However, so the wife and the mistress was going back and forth, but apparently they weren't together. The wife did say that the person that her husband is cheating with cheated on her husband years ago. So basically, everybody's just cheating. Just cheat away. Do your thing. So should he be suspended for having a little fun in the back of his cruiser?
He should be fired.
Why? You don't know what he did.
It don't matter.
So what matters?
It's perception.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this as a official of a municipality. They have this wording, and it says conduct unbecoming of a government official. And then in the description, it says acts on or off the job that is detrimental to the reputation of the agency. That conduct, the perception of it, is detrimental to the law enforcement community and that municipality. Because what if that girl come back and say he put her back there and raped him, even though she willingly got in the car, just to save face?
This is somebody that he's already been in a relationship with. Like it's not.
I said, what
I heard
if?
what you said, but I'm just saying that's somebody that he's been in a relationship with. She ain't coming back to say, and that's not the first time that he was seen, because there's 2 videos. She's not coming back to say he did anything for her. She's enjoying it.
If they come out and say she can get charged, she can flip that shit however she wants to save face. That's what I'm saying. In that moment, that say that we don't know that they had an interaction already, and this came out somehow, you know what I'm saying? Then what? What if her
came out from them, the wife and the mistress?
You're missing the point.
I don't want to assume facts. The facts are Paulette, the wife, put it out. She put it out that she made a post on Facebook.
I'm not assuming. I'm giving you scenarios on the officer's conduct. I'm not talking about that specific lady. I'm just giving a circumstance that what if.
Well, we don't need to do what if. Let's speak on the facts.
That is the facts.
No, it's not. You just said that you're doing scenarios. Scenarios are things that you guessing and things that you making up.
No.
The fact is, he hugged this lady. He embraced her like he's known her for a while. The wife said he's been cheating with her for a while. So these are the facts. So she's not coming back to say, oh, he raped me in the backseat of his cruiser. She willingly opened the door, got in there first, and then he got in.
And again, she can say anything to get money. Like it's so many ways this could go. All I'm saying is that the what we've seen on that video, it can be flipped a million different ways. But ultimately, it comes down to what he did is conduct unbecoming, and he should be terminated. Period.
There will be someone to say, or just like they don't like to put witnesses on the stand, but there will be some attorney or whatever y'all want to say, attorney or lawyer of attorney. They will be able to say, well, why did you open the car door? They're going to tear her down because she willingly got in there.
I opened the car door because I was under duress. I was under threat of coercion. I was under threat of being assaulted or murdered by this officer.
They met there. She walked up to him. No.
You can flip that any way you want. It's all about perception.
I think that would be your perception. Nobody, trust me, nobody that viewed that video said, "Oh, it might be possible that he forced her to do that, or maybe he threatened her." I don't have to show up. You threaten me over the phone. You just threatening me. I can contact your people now, your boss, your wife, because she clearly knew who the wife was. I just don't think that would even float. They tear people down every day. That's why they don't like to put rape victims on the stand, because they will definitely hear her with that. Well, why were you willingly walking with him to go into this place? Why are you seen afterwards with him? Why are you seen on a different occasion in different clothes with him if he did this? But anyway, we're not going to beat a dead horse. We will not beat a dead horse. I guess at the moment, he's still with his. I don't know if he's still with his wife, because I don't want to speculate. It's possible. But hey, which brings another question for me. Do you leave a cheater or do you stay? I'm leaving. Tony, what are you doing?
I don't know.
You don't know if they cheat. You don't know if you're going to stay.
Because it's more than just the cheat. That it depends on love, feelings. It's a lot.
Love can't hold a relationship.
I probably would leave. Me personally, I probably would leave. But I don't know the dynamics of that situation. So I'm trying to think of in their situation.
Yeah, but that's why I switched it over to you.
Me, I probably would.
Okay. Yeah, I'm out of there. If you putting in time, you know, you got more conversation for this person. You intimate. They in that little small space. I hope it's no children paying attention. But she must have gave him some oral pleasure, because what else could be done in that car for 30 to 40 minutes? And I would hope they didn't, have intercourse, because then you got to put on a condom if that's what y'all using, which y'all should. It's just a lot. However, I'm not sure how long the suspension is, but I almost feel like it should be indefinitely. Only because you wasn't even discreet about it. Because I'm definitely not going to judge this man on his personal life. Oh, he cheated on his wife. It's not my business. I took no vows to anybody.
Wasn't he on duty?
Possibly. Because as I say at work, these cameras are watching. They don't know if you're on your lunch break. They don't know if you're on your little 15-minute break. All they know is that they recorded, and that's basically what happened there. So I don't know if he was on the clock or not. It would be quite unfortunate if he was. Yeah, anyway. I was trying to think. But so we took care of the young lady that was hit with the brick. I'm not sure if people are watching here via social media. I have stopped reading off comments from here. So I need you to comment on the YouTube, because those comments come up on the screen. Diamond K can place them on the screen. I don't control that. So I know you're watching because of how the message you sent. Thank you for tuning in. However, let me say, since we're already in Maryland, we can talk about Tony's friend. Did you see the announcement today at 11 o'clock?
I was at work, did not see it. Don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was at work too, but Shelia Dixon had announced that she would be running for mayor because she found they have better gift cards now. They have Amazon.
She gonna beat Brandon.
Somebody else gonna step in, hopefully. Kind of really don't matter to me because I'm not a city resident, but I just feel like we just need new, fresh, not 4, 6, 8 years ago people. I don't live in the city, but I work in the city. So I don't know. I just feel like we need someone new. So you're okay with Shelia being the city's mayor?
Absolutely not. But I'm just saying she's definitely strong enough to beat Brandon. But no, I'm not okay with her being there. I don't think she should be eligible to ever run again.
I agree. I mean,
I don't know how she finagled that because Catherine can't run again. So
right. And this lady stole gift cards that was intended for the community.
amongst other things.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna continue to talk about the gift cards because those things were very, very public.
Yeah, that's what I think. It's been quite some time, but I think she copped out to the gift cards and everything else went away if she turned state's evidence. If I'm almost certain that's how that went. But yeah, she had some fur coats and some fraudulent contracts, or it was a whole bunch of shit she was involved in. But she shouldn't be eligible to run again regardless. Period, because she was convicted or she pled guilty to a crime. You know what I mean? That involved some things that should have been disbarred from eligibility to run as a mayor. And not to mention, she still maintains her pension. So she get an $83,000 a year pension.
Yeah. I wasn't able to watch her little announcement or whatever. And honestly, and quite frankly, I'm really not into politics. I would ask Diamond K to come on the screen and have this conversation about Shelia. But I could care less about the gift card thief. I mean, honestly, like,
dang, it's like that.
Yeah, she'll be stealing the EBT cards next. I don't know.
All right, so let me
That's
say
Diamond K homegirl.
Let me say this. Stephanie Rollins Blake is my homegirl. But Shelia Dixon. So I know everybody on this show is old enough to remember former DC Mayor Marion Barry.
Smoking a crack.
Marion Barry smoked crack with a prostitute or some woman in a hotel room, busted on camera, and came back and became mayor of DC. And depending on who you ask, was one of the better mayors of DC.
Did he steal the crack?
He bought the crack.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes him not better than
right.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so here's the thing. All of our kids, I don't have any kids, but if I had a kid, he would have done or she would have done something wrong, right? Y'all have children, they've done something wrong. They can come back and apologize and and gain your trust again. And
you used to have kids.
I had kids briefly. I was holding them for somebody. And so Shelia Dixon is a child of Baltimore.
Oh, you make me sick.
Shelia Dixon is a child of Baltimore. So y'all going to allow this child of Baltimore the opportunity to earn your trust again? Of course, give it a shot.
Let me say this. Somebody who was convicted of larceny, do you allow them to work at your bank?
Well,
They can't.
no, I don't want to
They
work at the
can't.
bank, but in a,
I'm just saying.
I mean, you're making a great case. You're making a great case, but in a day and age where we have a leading Republican presidential candidate with 91 charges and 4 indictments, how are we going to look at the black woman who has some gift cards? This Bama got. I ain't even talking about the race card. It don't matter. It doesn't matter the race. I'm just saying that the presidential candidate potentially, I'm gonna say Donald Trump got a 50% chance of winning. 50%. I'm gonna say it's 50-50. Yeah, but it ain't gonna happen. So at the end of the day, it's gonna go up to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court gonna say, let's let the voters decide. And he's going to end up being on the ballot. So they're going to kick it up to the Supreme Court. And I understand the 14th Amendment gives them some type of leeway to potentially think that he's ineligible, but they're not going to do it. And the Supreme Court that we have is going to allow him to be on the ballot. So all that said and done, how are we going to say Shelia Dixon can't? Because Shelia Dixon is eligible to run. As you know, as weird as this country is, you could be a felon and not vote, but you could be a felon and run. Kind of weird, but that's what it is. And she is not a felon. And so that's why she's eligible. She just stole gift cards. Yeah, she's eligible to run. People have done worse.
Yeah, people have done worse, but they're not running.
Ain't got elected after. Ain't got reelected.
But let me clarify you on something. You keep saying she stole gift cards.
I said she allegedly stole gift cards. Well, we can only go by
She did steal the gift cards. They wasn't.
There's no allegedly in it. She confessed to stealing the gift cards.
I didn't see. I mean, well, look.
She copped out to the gift cards.
Y'all
so
still say Tory.
Y'all
say Tory Lanez, even though he's doing 10 years. Y'all saying Tory Lanez ain't doing it, but Shelia Dixon, she did it.
Who is y'all?
Just because Shelia Dixon can't rap.
Just because Shelia
Dixon can't rap. Y'all said Megan didn't get shot.
That's not what we said. That's not what we said. That's definitely not what I said.
We'll revisit it in 10 years when he get out. Shelia Dixon will already have been mad again by the time he get out. And he turned down a 4 year. They offered him 4 years. He turned that down. He would have just did 2, and he probably been in jail for a year. He should have did that, but he.
So did Sheila get any time for those gift cards?
No, she ain't get no time for gift cards because it was Patty.
Yes, she did. She did.
No, you got her confused with Monica's girl. Y'all got her confused with Monica's girl.
Who is y'all? I just asked that she do some time.
No, Monica.
And I don't have a girl.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I saw you on Drew Hill Lake Park Drive, standing out there with a very nice.
Drew Hill Park Lake Drive. That's
Ricestown Road with a very nice shirt on, standing there with Catherine Pugh running against Shelia Dixon, and you was like, Pugh, and I was like, what? You was like, no, Catherine.
That wasn't what she was doing. They were standing there watching the dirt bikers.
Yes, but then she was like, I was like, what you doing out here? I was like, who you out here with? She was like, Pugh. And I was like, what?
I don't remember that. I think she stood there.
No, she was out there with Catherine Pugh.
I know she was
already out there. I was.
And Pugh walked up.
I was on the sports show, and I was talking about that.
Yeah.
Don't do that, Diamond Cat.
What's your girl? There's nothing wrong with that. I like Catherine Pugh.
I was talking to Catherine Pugh and her staff. I was, but I didn't say Pugh like you're saying it. You should have said it like these.
If Brandon Scott is doing such a great job, right, then it should be no problem that
I don't feel like any mayor we had did a great job.
Well, Baltimore was a tough city, and this is a what have you done for me lately kind of place, and I think that the time is ripe for regime change, and I think Brandon Scott's got a fight on his hands.
Yeah, because he jumped in a battle that he had no clue about, and now he's bit off more than he can chew. You know what I'm saying? And the issue at hand in the city is no one want to stand up to the powers that be. You need someone that's going to stand up to the powers that be and take control of the city. That's what
Who are the powers that be?
Who's ever running the city, who's funneling the money in. because it's not the people in City Hall. City politics move by money. So whoever's pushing the money in, the guy that owned a bakery and lived down there in Fed Point, he's running the city.
So who's scared to stand up to these people again?
The politicians downtown, because if they stand up to them, they take the money out their pocket.
Who's supposed to be standing up to who? I'm lost.
Diamond K, you know what I'm saying, don't you?
Yeah, I suppose.
Diamond K not the only one you talking to. You talking
I
to me.
suppose that he's trying, and the listeners, I think that he's trying to make the case. He's trying to make the case that the big money donors, just like that control, people in Washington, the people with the money that donate to campaigns, not the small dollar amount donors, but the big businesses and the folks with the dark money that really control politicians. That's what I suppose he's talking about.
Yes, you see, I knew you was worded the way that needed to be.
Do though, because
it's a barrage of things they're supposed to be doing.
Hello. When you saying that, to me, it's like you act like the politician's supposed to sprinkle some kind of fairy dust, and the people won't commit any crimes.
I'm not talking about crime. I'm talking about
politicians are committing crimes.
I'm not talking about crime. I'm talking about a variation of other things that they're supposed to be doing. If you change certain aspects of things in city government and municipal government, you know what I mean, the crime will start to deteriorate amongst other things. So meaning that, for one, they came up with this squeegee bill. They're going to pay the squeegees to stay off the corner. Why pay them to stay off the corner? Like, that's to me, that's a waste of taxpayers' money. Then they got the fake security guards that they got standing on the corner.
You see what happened with them though? The ones they paid to stay off the street.
They're still on the streets. They still on the streets.
They didn't pay them. They not the ones they paid. The ones they paid learned to trade and got jobs. So if you've really been following this,
and that's one of the things he's going to run on. I will say this.
Real bad. You said that's one of the things he's going to.
I said that.
There you go.
I said that's one of the things that Brandon Scott's going to run on, how he handled the squeegee situation.
But see,
it's not him.
They did. It did.
No, it has been. Yes.
Out there.
Yes.
Tony, I think you missed the update because
I don't miss the update because I'm driving through the city all day, every day, and I still see a multitude of squeegee kids.
Where? At what corner?
The same corners they've been on. President and Lombard, Light and Pratt.
But here's my thing. When you say that, you're only speaking on squeegee kids in general. And they're not squeegee kids, not all of them. Some of them are grown people. Okay? But what I'm saying is
I'm using the term that they use.
You have to listen and understand to respond. We can't talk at the same time. We can only sing at the same time. When these people signed up for the program, they signed up, they went, they learned to trade, they stayed off the street. The news, and I know you can say, oh, I don't watch TV that much, but the same thing they put on the news that you watch on your television, they put it on social media. If you scroll, like you be scrolling on Baltimore Crime and Homicide and on Instagram and on Facebook, it was posted there. Some of those kids have learned trades and are now working. It was like two brothers that ended up working at a hotel. They were working part-time and then now they're full-time. But they do updates on what happened with the kids that got involved in the squeegee program. Of course, if Lord JoJo and them was selling drugs on this corner, once they get locked up or they get jobs and go somewhere else, then here come Lord Tony and them. Because now there's Tony and them on the corner and not the other kids. So you will see more people on the corners. I used to see them all the time at Orleans and Gay. When I'm on my way to work, they're at the corner. If I be like, no, don't do it. They put the little heart in my corner. Well, guess what? I haven't seen any. And it's been not just months, it's been a couple years since I've seen a squeegee person, because I'm not going to say kid, person on that corner. So I think it do work. Paying them to stay off the corner, it earned them a trade, and they got a stipend during the process. It definitely works. The people, the community, they have to change their mentality. I don't care what no politician do. I don't care what any leader in the city does. If that particular person doesn't change their mentality, then they're going to do the same thing. It's not going to change.
But you went to crime, and politicians have more other responsibilities than crime. And they're failing all the way across the board on multiple levels. They can't get the water situation under control. They got fraudulent contracts running out of City Hall left and right. They got backdoor business dealings with their friends and relatives. It's a variation of things. And all that shit going to come to the forefront.
You said I went to crime. Too bad we can't rewind this, y'all. When we go off, y'all feel free to speed it up to this portion of the show. You said if they do this, that, and the other, then the crime will deteriorate.
That was after you brought it up. My thing said politicians' job.
But listen, if they fix the water, it ain't got shit to do with the crime. Tell me what the water, the backdoor contracts, and all that have to do with the crime. Because you said if the politicians do what they're supposed to be doing, then the crime will deteriorate.
I say certain aspects of crime will deteriorate.
What aspects?
It depends on what we're talking about. If you start collecting trash and cleaning the city regularly, you would get rid of rats and things like that. If you cleaning the city regularly, you boarding up the vacant houses or you turn them down and you doing your due diligence with community cleanup, then it's nowhere to stash drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's nowhere for the boys to hide and sit in vacant houses to sell drugs. It's nowhere for them to stash dead bodies when they do whatever they do, shoot them, stab them, kill them, whatever.
You telling me none of that has anything to do with the mentality of the community? Because if the community's mentality is, I'm done with this, let me put this in the trash. What are they cleaning up off the street? Nothing. They just.
Where do you see a trash can on a corner at in the city?
Well, I've seen a trash can on the corner at Wolf and Madison.
That's probably a John Hopkins trash can. That's a John Hopkins trash can. That's probably a John Hopkins.
It's not John Hopkins trash cans. I work for John Hopkins. They are not John Hopkins trash cans.
They had something to do with them cans getting there. You're not going to go down on. You're not going to go on Baltimore on Edmondson and Pulaski and see a trash can on the corner. You're not going to go on Wilkins and Bentlow and see a trash can on the corner.
Maybe because they over there setting them on fire. I don't know.
The city has more areas than just the Madison area and the Harbor East area. And that's part of the problem.
You asked me a question. You said once I answer the question, you want to say, well, there's none over here.
Because I'm taking you back to my
street, sir.
I'm taking you back.
Wasn't there a trash can by that New York fried chicken that went to somebody else's chicken and somebody else's chicken? It was a trash can on that corner.
That New York fried chicken put there. That they paid to have done.
Fried chicken a part of the community. That's the problem. Everybody wants the city to do everything. These people need to do shit for themselves. If you see trash on the street, don't wait for the city to come pick it up. Clean it up.
And where you gonna put it at? Where you gonna put it at? You clean it up. Where you gonna put it at?
In the trash.
What trash? They gotta come collect the trash. The city don't even have a place to dump. The city don't even have a place to dump trash. More so collect it, which is a problem with the politicians. The city landfill is 99% filled. They have no program in place to collect trash after 2024. That's a politician problem.
I'm writing down all the things I'm gonna fact check your ass on.
Oh, go ahead. The landfill is 99% filled in Baltimore City. They have no trash plan in place after 2024. That's why the last DPW guy jumped ship, because they have no plan to fix the wastewater plants. They have no plan to change the aging infrastructure. They have no plan to correct trash. They have no plan to do curbs, gutters, pavements, and streets in the city. And the people that come in to change it, they get rid of them.
So I'm trying to find this. Where did you get your information from?
What information? That I just said?
Yeah, all the things that you're assuming. They don't have anybody.
It's not assuming. It's not assumptions. It's facts. I get it because I sit in the meeting.
You can't walk in front of a judge, right, and say this is fact without proof. So I'm asking you for verifiable information. I said, where did you get your facts from?
I'll send you the facts when we get off air.
That's not what I asked you. I'm talking to you right now. I said where, and we're on air. This is content. This is out the show. Where are you getting your facts from?
I can't disclose that because then I'll be disclosing some pertinent information. But my facts are facts, and you can look them up. You can Google this stuff. You don't have to.
I'm on Google right now, and I still don't see what you just said. I put the whole thing, what you just said. I put it in here. That's not going to tell me that so and so.
Type Baltimore City landfill capacity. Baltimore City landfill capacity, and you will find what I just said about that. Type Baltimore City landfill capacity, and that story will come up. It's factual information. You can type in DPW wastewater issues or Maryland State to take over wastewater plants. Them stuff to come up. This is factual stuff.
Them stuff to come up.
Yes, them stuff.
Listen, you're telling me that certain people, these people that walked out because this, that, and the other. I asked you where you get the information from. You want me to do the work,
oh no, that's inside information. That's inside information that I obtained from my sources inside.
People who work in the departments who got you. Cool. That's just how it goes sometimes. People don't be knowing everything. Sometimes people talk to hear they self-talk. I was just asking a question.
Oh no, we know what's going on. Ain't no talking to hear our self-talk. We know what's going on. And the DPW, if you in any of these multi-district agencies of the DPW, you know what's going on.
Yeah, I'm sure. Y'all, you know what's going on, but ain't nobody doing nothing. So people ain't collecting trash. We just gonna point the finger. Let's just say it's what's the city people? Brandon Scott fault. It's Brandon Scott's fault. Let's leave it there. Okay?
It is his fault.
How?
How many department heads have changed in the sanitation in the last 8 months?
So listen, Diamond K put this fact going across the screen. You said 2024. That say 2027. However, I just happened to look up and read that. But I'll be further checking your ass on the next episode. Because I don't have time to, like go through it right now, like boom, 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 boom. Here we go.
That says expected to reach full capacity by fiscal year of 2027, which is June of 2026.
It still ain't 2024. So whoever you're talking to ain't got their facts together. However, what I'm going to say is these people, whoever's in office, because I don't get tied all up into those, those politics and things of that nature, because especially with the city, because I don't live in the city. So I just work in the city. And some things is like, whatever. That's honestly how I feel about it. However, my parents still live in the city. So that's why I pay attention to some of the things. But at the end of the day, honestly, at the end of the day, everybody has to work together. It's not, oh, the city don't come. If there's a vacant lot and the grass is 5-6 inches high, cut the damn grass. The city may not even own the property, but you want the city to come out and cut it. If you are able to cut it, if you're young enough and you have the strength to cut the grass, cut the damn grass. Is it that bad? Like, come on. Come on. People be crying about the homeless. Well, the city leaving the homeless out. Listen, I am one that did things for the homeless, made the care packages, the brown bag lunches, even did the hot food, all of that. But
some of them just don't want it.
This has to be a collective thing. You can't just expect the city, because then when your taxes go up, because now that the money, they need money to do this, that, and the other for the homeless people mad. Why? You want them to make sure that the homeless was straight. So let's make sure the homeless straight by hiking up the taxes, taking more money from the people who actually need their own money to get by. At the end of the day, like I said, it's teamwork. As the saying goes, teamwork makes the dream work. And that's just what it is. You can't expect the city officials to do everything. They want the police to know what somebody's thinking before they commit the crime, get them after they commit the crime. Or do you want me to get them before? How can I get them before? They not psychic. How they going to get them before? It's just crazy. All of it. Every last bit of it. I get, like, even with the Brooklyn, as they call it, the Brooklyn Day Massacre. All of those calls going into the 911 center, I listen to them. Some of them sound like, oh my gosh, bring chills to me. The girl crying about the guy being shot. Bring tears to my eyes. Police didn't really respond, but at the same time, people got to understand, I'm not going to send I'm not going to send 1 or 2 officers into this type of situation where it's multiple people shooting and it's hundreds of people out, possibly thousands, as some people claim, running for, what is 2 officers going to do? I need more than that. So that's like sending them into a, death trap damn near. I don't know. But I'm going to just keep praying for y'all city and staying clear of y'all city as well. 2 things in one. But yeah, I'm not the political person, so I won't say what politicians should be doing, need to be doing. Yeah, that ain't me. But I will fact check somebody who say, like, as if like this is the gospel. If you telling me that this is the gospel and this is in the Bible, baby, I'm going through the Bible to see where it's at. Because if it ain't John 3:16, half of y'all don't know what the heck is going on, honestly, with the Bible. So I'm fact checking everything at the end of the day. So with that being said, we pretty much are done here. We can continue this conversation once we leave the live show, of course. We always want you to interact. I have posts on my page. I don't think Tony has posts on his. However, it's on the radio show page. It's also on my page. We can continue the conversation. Hopefully it's not political. I don't know. This right here reminded me of a quote that I had to post for someone. Just because I disagree with you doesn't make me difficult. I like that quote. Well, listen, I don't know if did I see that quote? I don't know. I don't know if I saw it anywhere, but the reason that it even came up was because like I don't know what to call it. I don't want to sound like an old person say I'm seeing somebody. Is that an old person saying? Tony, you frozen? That's a question.
Oh, I didn't know you. I thought she was talking. I think that is. I'm not sure.
Nigga said, yes, y'all. I said it. Huh?
I ain't saying nothing. I said I think you're right.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's an old person saying or not. But anyway, dating, I'm gonna say. So he suggested something, and I said, no. I don't think. Oh, you just being difficult. Just go with the flow. I'm not a go with the flow type woman. Sorry. I ain't know what's going on. If I don't like it, I'm gonna speak up. I'm not gonna wait like a week, 2 weeks, a month. If I don't agree with it, I'm gonna say something right then and there. Why am I waiting? Why am I going up? And that don't make me difficult. It just that I don't agree. We can have a conversation about it. Don't make it difficult. But anyway, you know, we always end up talking about the dating situations and going on. Tony hasn't enlightened me. I don't hear from Tony until Thursdays. So Tony hasn't told me anything in relation to him dating. However, I will say I did. I don't know. I think he popped in and popped out. But it is up one person I had to like. I think I kind of talked about this person. The person who claims that they, you know, go to bed at 8 o'clock. Yeah, it don't matter what time you go to bed now because it's dead. I'm not entertaining it. So I actually put him on my block list. I never said, well, listen, I don't think this is going to work out. I never did that. I just put him on my block list. Right now, he's still peeking on my Facebook. But he has less than 4 hours. He got 3 and some change, and he won't be able to see anything on my social media page as well. I've been saying it's a whole crock of BS. Somebody tell you they're going to be at 8 o'clock? Yeah, okay. I have to be to work before you, but I don't go to bed at 8 o'clock. So that was weird. But
man, I'm up every day from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 a.m. before I go to fuck the bed. So that 8 o'clock shit, bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know who he thought he was playing with, but yeah.
I always said this, and I stand on this 100. If you dating a person or you talking to a person, y'all involved, whatever the case may be, and they're unreachable, what I call the family hours, from 8 p.m. till 6 a.m. They live with someone and they're entertaining their family.
Right. Right, because they can't answer the phone.
No. I call that the family hour.
You might have to take it down from 8 though. It might be like 7ish.
It might be 6, 7ish. Yeah.
They have to eat dinner.
Yeah. But you know, after they eat dinner, they can go for a walk, or they can go for a run, or they can go to the gym, or go play basketball, or something like that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna run to the car wash real quick. But that 8 o'clock, when she says, "Baby, come lay up underneath of me. We gonna get a drink and watch this movie before we go to bed," that's that 8 o'clock spot. That 9 o'clock spot.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
They red flags, and I immediately dropped the hatchet.
Yeah, I was done with that. And then the all his female friends he's had sex with before.
Another red flag.
So why would I want to You know, because it's like when you get in a serious relationship, right? It to me, and in my past or whatever, your friends become my friends become your friends. We're gonna be around each other. If we have functions, game nights, date nights, parties, whatever the case may be, your friends will come around and so will mine. So they will end up knowing each other. You think I want to sit around a bunch of females that you didn't been intimate with? Like that?
I'm not even bringing them around. It's not even no purpose of us being friends. And I just had this conversation with a person, and they low level tried to call my bluff, and I had to call a couple of my female friends and like prove them wrong. I have genuine female friends that I have no desire to have any type of sexual intercourse with, and they are some beautiful females.
How
But
many, how many types of sexual intercourse is it?
What you mean? How many types?
Because you said any types of sexual. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm saying like just
I got you. I was just
yeah. But no, you know what I mean. I don't have female friends where I'm waiting for that opportunity to get them. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of guys who have female friends that's waiting for that opportunity to get them.
Mm.
And they're the ones of the gentleman you're describing that he done slept with all his female friends. Then they're not friends, bud.
Right.
They're not friends. You use them to get what you want, or vice versa. Y'all fuck partners. Y'all sex partners. Y'all may not be doing it now, but at the moment of vulnerability, it's gonna happen again. And that's why they keep them around. In that moment of vulnerability, they're gonna be on a paddle again. I don't have them type of friends.
Yeah, well, I'm leaving that where it is. He can do what he do over there, because I'm not. Yeah.
But one of my homegirl's boyfriends called me one day. Like, he didn't call me, he texted me. And it was like, yeah, I'm feeling kind of down. He tripping. I just found out he cheating. Bye, bye, whoop de woo. I want to get my lick back. Can you come hit me? I respond back, absolutely not. Yo sends a picture of her naked in the phone to my thing. Like, so you declining all this? I said, absolutely. Like, you know I don't fuck with you like that. Yo, like, come on, you doing too much now. I'm responding back like, you doing too much now. And the next message came through was like, oh, this her boyfriend. This was a test. I said, you's a bitch ass nigga.
Wow.
Like, real shit. Like, what was you fishing for? What was he fishing for?
Mm. Wow.
And I straight, the moment I knew she had her phone back, I called her, told her, text her, everything. Like, because he even went back and deleted everything off the phone. Yeah, I sent her screenshots to everything.
Wow.
He gonna text me like, yo, you put me in a bad place. I said, nah, bro, you put yourself in a bad place.
That's crazy.
It is. That's how guys is.
She probably still with him. She still with him?
She stayed with him a little while after that, but no, they broke up now. She said, what did she say? I don't know if she came out the market or she came out of work, and he was in his mother's van at the end of the parking lot spying on her. And she said that was it. I want to say it was like the supermarket or something.
Wow, he had bad insecurities.
Bad.
Mm. All right, well, look, we're going to wrap this up, right? Tony, you're not dating, though, right? You're just chilling. You're not dating.
No, I tried it. I ain't even gonna lie, I tried it, but my schedule is just not conducive to the demands of these people that want to date me.
Whatever. I'm dating. And I'm working. hard, overtime and all that good stuff. But I'm not just going to spend the rest of my life working either. So I gotta get some fun in there.
Well, it's not just work; it's my kids.
I mean, that's fine. You started late. My kids are grown. I do have my granddaughter. I picked up from school. Um,
I
so
think I think that's my biggest obstacle is dating with my children because with my work schedule, I'm on a permanent 3 to 11 because of my position that I have. So I can't change the day shift because I lose my position, I lose money. So with that being said, my work schedule is involves I make my children life around my work schedule. So when I need to go out and date, I have to move my children around to be able to date. And I'm just not comfortable with that because my babies are little. Like you said, I started late, so I got to get all my opportunities in now. You know what I'm saying? While they still little and make my impression now
I
and
mean, but
suffer from
there's the
home.
weekend. There's like daytime when you're not working the other job.
Yeah, when I'm not at the I will ditch the other job to go on a date, but most of the people are at work during the daytime.
Hold on, let's say somebody kidnapped a child.
When where?
Okay, it
Why?
was his child. So mom must have full custody. So I'm sorry,
Well,
that
why
came
they?
to my phone.
Oh, they send out an Amber Alert.
Um, it just say search for Parkside kidnapping suspect.
No.
Um, he has a Hyundai Genesis brown. Y'all listening? Y'all can look out for this vehicle. 2016 Hyundai Genesis with Maryland license plate 4FC3664. They suspect him of kidnapping his 7-month-old child and assaulting a woman during a custody dispute.
Mm, mm, mm.
So he
Thank
has a
God I
knife.
don't
He's
have.
armed with a knife.
Thank God I don't have no problems.
All my children are adults. I don't have to deal with any of that. Which leads me back to what I'm saying. Like with me dating, I don't have to be like, oh hey, can you watch my babies? Or they are adults. They either don't live here or you know they can handle their own. So
I gotta put my new.
I enjoy
I got
working. I'm going to the DR next year for my birthday. There will be no party. So yes, I have to work. Yeah, we have a ski trip coming up. We have a few things. I did want to go to Disney, but right now they having that race stuff going on, so I don't want to go there yet. They was out there marching, and I believe them people was at the front of the entrance to Disney. And yes, I said them people. I won't say who. They won't get no shine over here. But they was putting up their little symbols all at the front of the Disney and all of that. I don't want anything to do with any of that. So we're gonna hold off on doing that. But I'm still all about traveling and now because I didn't travel when my kids were younger, so I'm ready to travel now, have some fun. Um, of course, girls trip, everybody's trip, and let me not say that because earlier I posted something like I'm ready for, and I don't even think it was today, but it was like, did I say anything about a staycation? No, it say I need a vacation, self-cation, friendcation, all of it. So yeah, I'm already planning something for the front. I'm thinking that's Jamaica, but I'm gonna figure it out, and I'll let anybody know who wants to go along with us so we can turn up a little bit. So, with that being said, y'all follow the radio show at SWAT radio show on everything. Ignore the reds. I swear I don't ever bother with it. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok. My personal page is Monica WLS. And the number 2. Tony. Come on, Tony.
I'm Tony Berger, or One Driving Mofo on all social media platforms.
I'm glad he threw that "or" in there, but yeah. Y'all just make sure y'all check us out right here every Thursday, 7 p.m. On fire-tv.com. If you missed any episode, you can also check it out there. We have been coming on for a while. I haven't celebrated 1 year, 2 years. I haven't celebrated. I think we will do that. We will do that. I'm going to have a conversation with Diamond K. I'm going to figure out with Tony. I think we're going to have something small and bring some of y'all out. Give something. Give just a little something. Appreciation. Okay? That's how we're going to do it. So, yeah, I'm just checking the time. We way past it. We appreciate whoever has stuck around long enough to entertain, to get this entertainment. And me and Tony get out a little back and forth, and as usual. So, if you enjoyed the back and forth, we would like to see you right back here next Thursday. So until then, remember to walk by faith, not by sight.
It ain't a real brunch unless it's iconic. Every Sunday, Belize Rooftop presents
Brunch on Sunday.
Brunch in Belize, featuring the L Show from 12 to 5. The best food, the best vibes, and the best view in the city. The Belize Rooftop Brunch with music by Super DJ Big L.
That's right, your boy Super DJ Big L. Brunch at Belize. You ain't never experienced brunch like this with the L Show. See you soon.
Get ready for Brunch at Belize Rooftop, featuring the L Show, each and every Sunday, 316 Guilford Ave. Doors open at 12 noon to 5 p.m. Music by Super DJ Big L. Come out and enjoy plump shrimp and grits and our signature chicken and waffles, home fries to die for, and $25 crafts of mimosas. For tickets and cabana reservations, go to brunchandbelize.eventbrite.com or call 667-256-5025. Island Vibes. No passport needed.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
On Fire TV is a streaming network for a generation on the move.